The doctor said they were a perfect match, but only one could survive. My twins, Sarah and Emma, were 17 when Emma's kidneys started failing. We'd always known it was a possibility. A genetic condition ran in my husband's family, but we'd hoped it would skip this generation. It didn't. Emma needed a transplant, and Sarah was a perfect match. The testing revealed something else. Sarah's heart had a defect no one had caught before. She was a walking time bomb, maybe months from sudden cardiac failure. She needed a transplant too, but hearts were impossibly rare for her blood type. The doctor pulled me aside with the horrible truth. Both twins were dying, but only one could realistically be saved. Sarah could give Emma a kidney and likely survive, Dr. Martinez explained, but the surgery stress could trigger her heart condition. Or we wait for Sarah's inevitable cardiac event, and he couldn't finish. The implication was clear. Let one die to save the other. I never told the girls the full truth. Sarah knew about her heart, but not the severity. Emma knew about needing a kidney, but not that her sister was also dying. They made jokes about being medical disasters together, not knowing they were in a race against time where second place meant death. Sarah volunteered her kidney immediately. Em needs it more than I do, she said casually, not knowing she needed her strength for her own failing organ. Emma resisted, sensing something was wrong. What if Sarah needs that kidney later? She asked. If only she knew Sarah might not have a later. My husband cracked under the pressure. He started drinking, staying at work late, unable to look at either twin without breaking down. I was alone with this impossible decision. Push Sarah to donate and risk her death, or wait for her to die naturally and harvest everything Emma needed. The doctors wouldn't say it that bluntly, but I understood. I chose a third option. I started searching for another donor while secretly preparing for the worst. I joined every organ donation network, contacted distant relatives, even considered the black market. Nothing. Sarah's heart got worse. Emma's kidneys deteriorated faster. We were losing them both. Sarah figured it out first. She found my research, the medical papers about survival rates, the folder labeled Emma After, that contained plans for Emma's life post-transplant. She confronted me at 2 a.m., tears streaming down her face. You're planning for me to die to save her. I couldn't lie anymore. I told her everything. She sat processing, then said something that shattered me. I'm okay with it. If one of us lives, it should be Em. She's stronger, smarter. She'll do more with the time. You don't get to make that choice, I sobbed. Then who does? She asked. You? God? A heart attack that's coming whether we plan for it or not. Emma overheard everything. She burst in, hysterical, saying she'd rather die than live knowing Sarah sacrificed herself. They held each other, two 17-year-olds debating which one deserved to live. I wanted to die myself rather than witness this. The solution came from an unexpected place. Our mail carrier, Janet, who'd noticed all the medical equipment deliveries, asked about the girls. I broke down and told her everything. She said her nephew had just died in a motorcycle accident the day before. He was 18, healthy, and had registered as an organ donor. The compatibility tests were rushed. His heart matched Sarah. His kidneys matched Emma. Other organs could save 4 more people, but his parents were hesitating, grieving, unable to decide. Janet brought me to them. I didn't beg or plead. I just showed them a video of Sarah and Emma singing together at their school talent show the week before, when they could both still stand for that long. They're both dying, I said simply. Your son could save them both. They agreed. The surgeries were scheduled for the same day, in adjoining operating rooms, 14 hours of procedures. My husband and I sat in the waiting room, holding hands for the first time in months, waiting to hear if we'd lose neither one or both daughters. Sarah's heart surgery finished first. When they wheeled her past, unconscious but alive with someone else's heart beating in her chest, I collapsed. Emma's kidney transplant took longer but was successful. They put the girls in the same recovery room against protocol, knowing they'd need to see each other to believe they both survived. They woke up within minutes of each other, reaching across the gap between their beds. Sarah whispered, "We both made it?" Emma nodded, then asked, "Whose heart?" We told them about the boy, Marcus, showed them his picture. They cried for someone they'd never met who'd saved them both. The girls are 23 now. They went to Marcus's grave together last month, like they do every year. Sarah's a pediatric nurse. Emma's in medical school. They both carry donor cards and volunteer for organ donation awareness. Sarah named her daughter Hope Marcus. Emma plans to name her future son after him too. At their college graduation, they invited Marcus's parents. During their joint speech, Sarah said, "We stand here because a stranger's generosity gave us time." Emma added, "Every achievement, every moment, every breath is shared with a boy who didn't get to take his own." They looked directly at Marcus's parents and said together, "Thank you for choosing to let him save us both." There wasn't a dry eye in that auditorium.